What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This video here, I'm going to share with you guys my collector items that I got signed up at the Fanboy Comic-Con in Orlando, Florida. I'm not sure if I have a video or maybe two videos that I've shared with you guys my experience going to Fanboy Comic-Con, but it's probably my favorite convention to go to every year. I never got disappointed, guys. I go to this convention. I've been to it maybe a handful of times, I think. My very first one I ever went to was in Knoxville, Tennessee. I went there back, I think, in 2019. A buddy and I went up there for a couple days and had a great time. And it was the only time I've ever gone to that one up there. But in recent years, I've gone to the one in Orlando, Florida, and I just never get disappointed going to Fanboy. They run everything so smooth. Everything's great. People are great there. Celebrities are always great. It's just definitely one of the best experiences, I have all the time. But I had another great one this past weekend, guys. Probably one of my favorite conventions I've gone to, in recent years. So I want to share with you guys my autograph items I got up there. I've got, 7 items all together that I got signed. Originally, I was only getting like 6, or 5, I should say. I only met, I think, 6 celebrities. I was originally getting 5 autographs. I ended up getting 7 instead. So, but overall, the money was definitely worth spending for what I got signed up there. So, without further ado, guys, let me show off the items I got signed up there at Fanboy Comic-Con here. So we're going to start from the left to the right here. So we'll start first with my only pro wrestler that I met up at the Fanboy Comic-Con, Samoa Joe. I'm sure all you pro wrestlers, pro wrestling fans probably know him very well from his days in TNA, WWE, and of course AEW. Samoa Joe, he was certainly one of my favorites watching back in the day, and I definitely wanted to get him or meet him one day, and I went to Target and found this exclusive Target limited edition figure, and I thought, maybe one day if I meet him, I'll probably have him sign this here. So I met him up there. He wasn't really cheap to meet, but still a cool experience meeting him. It was like $110 to get this signed along with a selfie with him. But like I said, he was still really cool. Great interaction with him. So I had him sign this figure, and you could see, he personalized it to me with his name. And then right on the bottom here, he says, "Joe's going to kill you." So glad that he put that on there. But yeah, really cool experience meeting him, guys. If you ever are interested in meeting him, you'll definitely not be disappointed. He's a really cool guy to meet. So, my next guest I met is, forgive me if I don't pronounce her name, or her last name right, Rebecca Romijn. She played the original Mystique in the original X-Men films, and she was up there just for a couple days, and I definitely wanted to meet her. I really loved her in the X-Men films. She was fantastic as Mystique. And of all the celebrities, guys, I met, she was the longest one that I had to wait for. Now, keep in mind, when the convention opened, because it didn't open until, I think, 10 o'clock, and I don't think I met her till probably like 11:15 to maybe 11:30, maybe, because I know it took between an hour and a half to meet her, but again, she didn't show up to at least an hour after the show, after the show started, and I probably had to wait behind, I don't know, maybe 50 people, but they had a lot of VIP people going first to meet her, so I had to wait a little bit there, and like I said, there was probably about 10 general admission people behind me, but I was able to get up there to meet her, and it was very brief because she had a lot of people and they were moving the line pretty quick. But she was really cool to meet. Nice lady, and she signed her pop figure here. Did it in yellow marker. Thought that came out really nice. I thought I heard her say, too, that, she loves signing this in yellow marker. It really pops up pretty good. So, but yeah, pretty glad I got her. And like I said, she was really nice to meet. And actually, another great thing that happened for me, too, there, guys, is her husband, Jerry O'Connell, I think his name is. He played the one of the 4 kids from Stand By Me. And he was also the boyfriend to Sidney Prescott in the second Scream film. He was up there, and that's Rebecca's husband. And he was walking down the autograph line, taking selfies with everybody. So that's a first. I've never had that experience with a actor or actress that's done that, but he was really cool. He was really interactive with everybody. So Jerry, if you ever do see this video, thank you very much, buddy, for taking free selfies with everybody. So, yeah, really cool that I got this signed by Rebecca. The next one is my Dexter bobblehead by Rita Ben, of course, is the one and only Julie Benz. I had her sign this year. I actually bought this probably about a month ago. I got it online for a decent price, actually. They're very expensive, regardless of what character you get online. But I found this for a decent price and was actually in very fair condition. So I took that up there to have her sign it. And she put up my name right there, all the best, and her name right there. So really cool. I got that signed by her, and Julie is always wonderful to meet in person as well. One of the top people I was looking forward to meeting there, guys, is Carrie Henn. She played the little girl Newt from I believe it's the 1986 classic Aliens, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. And I was trying to find something for a while to see what I could have her sign, because my mom and I grew up watching, Aliens, and I thought it'd be really cool to meet her. And I was with a buddy of mine up in just above St. Petersburg. We go to a store. It's called Retro Rat. It's a comic book store. It's got action figures, comics, pop figures, etc. But I found this in here, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. It's got the little girl from the movie. And they literally, the guy that runs the store told me, he said they just got that in like a couple days before I bought it. And so I grabbed it right away, and I took this up her to sign in a little light green color. You can see right there she put Carrie Ann and her new name right there. So I got that signed. But surprise, surprise, this was not the only time I got signed by her, because one of the things, guys, I love doing when I go to Comic-Cons is I always like to, get a souvenir up there. And a souvenir could be, a hat, a shirt, maybe a pop figure or something. But I found something else really cool up there. And I had to think about it for a little bit. And I said, something? I think it'd be really cool to, buy it and then take it over and get it signed by her. So I'm sure many of you guys know this thing right here. They all call it the face hugger from the Alien films here. So there was a vendor there. They had all these different, statues, really cool collector items they had here. So this guy had this face hugger figure. Now you can see right in the center right there. I'll show you right here. Oh, where is it? Right here. The 2 holes right there. So that's, you can actually, when you put this on your face, you can actually see through, the eyes right there. So I saw this, and I don't own, I've always wanted to have one of these things. It's like a collector. But when I saw this, I thought it'd be really cool to, get, some of the people from the Alien movies to sign this. So I bought this, and I had Carrie Henn sign it. And she signed it right there, put her name and then Newt on there. And very funny, by the way, too, right after I bought this, I took it over to her autograph table, and as I'm taking out the bag, and she had that, look on her face, yikes, and she didn't know what it was for a moment, and I told her it's the face hugger from Aliens. She's like, from Aliens. And she's like, oh, okay. So, yeah, it was really cool that I got that. But I got a lot of compliments from people around the convention saying, like, that is a really cool item you took there to get signed. So, yeah, now I got to find myself like a mannequin head to put this on, but it's going to have to be something strong because I don't think those foam ones are going to be able to hold this thing. So, really cool that I got this here. And finally, guys, one of the biggest reasons why I went to Fanboy Comic Con is they had the Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel cast up there. And now, obviously, Julie Benz, I did meet. She was part of the cast as well. But one of the main ones I wanted to get was Charisma Carpenter. David Berens I did get as well. I just got the photo up, as you see over here on the right. I was actually going back and forth if I wanted to get him or not. I did really want to get Charisma, but I had some people talking me into saying, you know what, I would get both of them because they were two of the big actors from the Angel cast. So I decided to get that. And both are great. Both are great. Charisma, though, was amazing. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze here for a second here, guys. Forgive me if I take a break here. Okay, I guess I'm not going to sneeze. Anyways, so I had an action figure I got signed by her right here. It's funny, I was going back and forth with this action figure, guys. I was debating between 3 different colors. I thought red, because of vampires, the blood. And then I thought about doing a pink. And then a yellow was another option as well. But I had somebody in line that talked me into not doing red because the red paint markers, he's like, I understand people like to do it because of the blood, but when you put that on your shelf, it's just not going to pop out well from a distance. And I really understand what he was saying. But I decided to go with a more brighter color, so I did yellow, and this came out really good. So definitely a good call, and thank you for that guy, if you ever watch this video, for talking me into not getting this sign in red. So yeah, I got that sign there, and like I said, I got the pro photo up with David and Charisma. And it's funny, once I got in this photo up line, Charisma, she looks at my shirt and she's like, yes, awesome, So she was really excited and loved the shirt there. And I went to her autograph table twice, getting the figure signed, and then she signed right down there as well. She actually took a picture of me. I don't know, a picture or video of her phone of the shirt and the figure and myself, and she said she was going to put it on her social media. So I'm not sure if she's put it on there yet, but either way, guys, great experience. Charisma was great, and like I said, the Comic-Con was great. Can't complain about nothing. So that is all my collector items I got signed at Fanboy. So if you guys have any questions, comments, leave them down there below. I'll certainly get back to them as soon as I can. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time. Later, guys.